And here in the UAE, our target is 1 million people trained on AI.
Wow.
By 2027. That's always a tricky one, Zafar. Think of groups like GEMS Education who are on board and have committed to train 100,000 students on AI.
So welcome to this special conversation regarding the upskilling and AI skilling initiative driven by the Experts Live initiative that we are having starting up tomorrow. And what better time to have Director of the Elevate program and AI upskilling, Caroline Mutepfa from Microsoft. Welcome, Caroline.
Thank you.
It's great to have you here. And what better time? Tomorrow's Experts Live. And here we are talking about how we could elevate the individuals. It could be the general public, it could be the government sector, it could be the industry, or it could be any common man. So, Caroline, I want to put forth the first question. So Elevate has become a flagship program mainly for upskilling of future readiness in the UAE. Can you share the core mission behind Elevate and how it aligns with Microsoft's broader vision on empowering people and organizations?
Thanks, Safa, and it's a pleasure to be on this podcast. So Microsoft Elevation is truly our vision as Microsoft in terms of how we democratize AI. We realize that AI is here, but it's fast moving, and not every single ordinary citizen has the ability to learn, understand, and utilize AI. So Elevate is that organization which really brings AI to the common person. Elevate has 3 core pillars. We're partnering with government, building AI skills and capabilities in government employees, but we're also partnering with the educational institutions, realizing that we need to start building capacity for our students, our children at a young age, giving them the learning material which is right for their age. And then we also partner with the citizens groups. Here we're looking at nonprofit organizations and wanting to understand how do we give them material which allows them to reach the communities that they serve on a day-to-day basis. So through those 3 pillars and partnerships, we really hope that we can reach our ambition. And here in the UAE, our target is 1 million people trained on AI by 2027.
Amazing. I mean, every word that you spoke, it was more of echoing people first, and people first. And that's the confusion people are having today, right? Because, okay, AI is taking over, AI is doing what's going to happen to me as an individual. And what's the difference? I mean, what makes the Elevate program different to the other skilling initiatives that Microsoft already has?
So this one, and I think you've really stated what is our core purpose as an Elevate team. We want to make sure that people remain the center of AI. Every single AI application and technology that we are developing as Microsoft is people-centered. So what we are trying to do is to make sure that people are aware of what AI is, what it isn't, the risks, how to use it appropriately as well. And I think that really is the core of our mission, to ensure that people understand and can better utilize AI.
So as AI rapidly integrates now in education, organizations, corporates, and all of this, what is the most single critical advanced skill that people need to focus on?
That's always a tricky one, Zafar. And I think every opportunity I get to speak about, I try to make sure that it's as simplified as possible. I would say that the most critical skill we need when it comes to AI today really is a growth mindset. Where AI was when it launched, and I think that 2-3 years ago when we as a company shifted to an AI first company, we all as Microsoft employees had to learn. And that growth mindset is what continues to drive innovation when it comes to AI today. So I would say the biggest skill that people need is a growth mindset, continuous learning. Because as the technology advances, what may have been a skill 2 or 3 days ago may become redundant. So you need to keep learning, you need to keep growing, you need to keep understanding where the technology is heading and also how you can leverage this technology on a day-to-day basis.
Going back to something that you just mentioned about to plan to train 1 million people in the UAE, is Microsoft going to do this alone or how is it?
There's no way you could do this alone, Safa. And I think really partnerships and collaboration are the root of what will be our success in a couple of months. When we started this ambition, we launched it in partnership with the Ministry of AI, His Excellency, the Minister of AI, Minister Al Olama, as well as the Crown Prince of Dubai, were part of this high-level buy-in that we really wanted to make sure that what we do as Microsoft aligns to the UAE's AI Strategy 2031. So when it comes to partnerships, we're working not only with government entities, but we're also working with school groups. Think of groups like GEMS Education, who are on board and have committed to train 100,000 students on AI. We're also working with nonprofit organizations. We're also working with our training partners, Impact Era. We're working with Solava. Several people come on board to make this a reality. So I think together, through these partnerships, we can easily reach 1 million and more.
Wow. So to all the listeners as well, if you're looking at elevating people, here we are available to collaborate and drive these initiatives as well. I mean, this is an amazing initiative. And recently we were at the AI tour, Dubai. And there was so much of announcement, as well as the diffusion rate of UAE being the highest, 56%. And that's amazing.
59.2.
59.2, okay, to be exact. So that's a lot, right? That's a lot of adoption and a lot more putting the effort from the, from the ministries, from the country's leadership to everything. So it's growing fast and it keeps growing faster. And Microsoft's doing a great job in bringing it to the people. So now tomorrow is the Experts Live initiative, the event. And there's going to be 40 plus MVPs and MCTs around there. A lot of, more than 500 individuals, 5 different tracks of technical tracks. Got to be there. Everyone's got to be there, right? But what would someone expect to be there and learn from, as well as what would you say to individuals in the technical drive? Because while we are also developing people, AI is moving fast with agentic AI and so many technological advancement. What kind of education tracks, perhaps the AI 102, the AI associate level, or it could be the DP 100? What are the other training? Is it those Microsoft official curriculums alone? Or are we going to have customized sessions based on solution building?
Yeah,
a bit about that.
So I think Experts Live, when the opportunity came across my table, I jumped at it, because what we haven't had as Microsoft is a very concerted effort in terms of how we address developers. Developers, IT professionals are at the core of creating new apps and technologies based off the foundation that we provide them as Microsoft. So what we want to see tomorrow in Experts Live is building this community of developers and IT professionals across the UAE. I think it's a great platform to anyone who's either starting out and is looking for mentorship, is looking for somewhere where they can find belonging and inspiration, but also for those people who are well established to really understand what is the benchmark, right? What are the new innovations? Like you said, we're bringing in over 40 MVPs, people flying in from different countries. It's going to be a wealth of information and exchange, which will only serve to increase people's understanding, knowledge, and hopefully forge new partnerships as well. When it comes to the skilling pathways, and I think you mentioned a bit of the AI's, the AZ 102, I think what we bring as Microsoft is a commitment to say, it's great to be a part of a community, it's great to have this ad hoc knowledge, but what really would get you a door in the opportunity for a new role, if you're looking to advance your skill set, Microsoft certifications are there. And as Microsoft and Microsoft Elevate, we are bringing 500 free certification vouchers to the developer community through Experts Live. So what we are saying is, all the people who are there, sign up onto our platform, start to learn, take a training pathway, and in the next couple of weeks as you finish it, Microsoft will be able to give you a certification voucher. I think you know the beauty of these vouchers, right, Safa? Having these certifications opens up multitudes of opportunities, whether it's through jobs, promotions. We really want to make sure that we're building an expert community of developers and IT professionals right here in the UAE.
Amazing. That's a very good opportunity for all you developers and the technical folks, because doing a certification, being credible, being able to create something out of it is what's going to be building yourself and the organization as a whole. And Caroline, if you had one message for professionals attending Experts Live or even professionals in the AI era, what would it be?
Look, I think it's important, first of all, like I said, growth mindset, we need to keep learning. You need to keep growing and expanding your skill set. And for developers, it's not a problem. I think this is one team of people who are always hungry for learning and information. But I think the second thing is that we need to remember that we need to maintain those human soft skills, right? The critical thinking aspect, the risk and the analysis, understanding that what are the ethics behind it, especially for people like developers who have the responsibility to create new applications and technologies. Always remember that as Microsoft, we're a responsible first, ethical first AI company, and we really want to make sure that what we're putting out there is content, information, applications which are safe for the general public to use on a day-to-day. So if anything, above all else, I would say responsible, ethical, and safe use of AI.
AI is for everyone.
Yes.
AI is for all. Everyone can be an AI expert. All you need is to put what your thoughts and build out of it. And that is where Microsoft today has given you the technologies. All you need to do is learn and earn out of it.
Amazing.
Right? So thank you, Caroline, for this time. I mean, really appreciate it for you being here. And we wish everyone all the best. And tomorrow, Experts Live, a day full of learning.
Yes.
And thank you once again for having
Thank you,
being here.
Safa. We'll see you at Experts Live.
See you.